Hey everyone, Scotty here. So, guess what I'm doing? I'm learning Spanish. Okay, so I downloaded the Duolingo app, which is free. I'm in a few lessons, and so far I'm really liking it. I mean, right now I only know things like, el hombre, and la niña, and las manzanas. But these are, really basic things. I don't know any Spanish whatsoever outside of that, except for a few other, basic words and phrases that most people pick up. So why am I doing this? Well, first off, I've wanted to learn this language for a long time. I do understand a few other languages. Second, a lot of people have been coming into the salon, I've noticed, at least once a week, sometimes more, whose primary language is Spanish. And it would be really good if I could communicate with them better. Sometimes I had a lady the other day who spoke no English whatsoever. We were talking to each other using Google Translate, which works, but it's really slow, it's a clunky way to communicate, and it's rife with miscommunication. There was a little bit of a miscommunication. We got it resolved before anything bad happened, but it's one of those things where it would be much better if we could just talk naturally the way I'm talking to all of you right now. So I downloaded Duolingo. What I like about it is not only that it's free. Rosetta Stone is a couple $100. I don't have a couple $100. Classes cost money and also would be difficult to do with my schedule. So I downloaded it and started learning immediately. They turn language learning into a bit of a game, which is nice. You're actually kind of challenged to do a certain amount of time each day. It lets you bet on yourself using these things called lingots, which it's a sort of digital currency within the game. They look like little gems. It looks like a video game. It looks like, Candy Crush or something. You can actually bet lingots that you will do lessons every day for 7 days or something like that, and you can get more of them. Then you can put those toward more premium services within the app. I'm not too interested in all of that, but at the same time, it is a nice little incentive. It's a nice way to keep you going, make sure that you go, oh, I got to do my Spanish lesson today. So I've been doing this for a few days. Another thing I really like about this app is it doesn't just give you words and their translation. You have to think. You are given a sentence, and that sentence might have a word in it that wasn't in any of the previous lessons. You have to use context to figure out, hey, what's this word mean? You have to actually use your brain, and that sort of cements it in here so that you remember that manzanas is apples. And, la niña is girl, things like that. And you understand some of the grammar. They'll just throw grammar at you. There's not, like if you've ever taken a language in a class, you've probably conjugated verbs. Instead of giving you just straight up verb conjugation, it just conjugates the verbs in the sentence, and you have to use your brain to figure out, oh, well, when we're using it in this tense, the word is this, and when we're using it in that tense, the word changes to this. That, I think, is actually a better way to learn them because it's more natural. It's the way people actually speak. Now, a third thing that I like about this app, I think we're up to 3, is that it is based, and this is something I read elsewhere, but I've learned that it's actually based on Latin American Spanish. There are different dialects of Spanish, the same way that there's different dialects of English. Americans speak differently than Australians. So it's based more on the Latin American version of Spanish, which is nice because most of the people I'm going to encounter living in the United States who speak Spanish are going to be from Latin American countries. They're not going to be from Spain. So being able to, know I should use, usted makes sense. So yeah, I'm going to actually post my progress on my Instagram story every day. And we'll see how far along I am in the lesson plan, and it will be something we can all do together. So tell me, all of you watching, have you ever decided to learn another language for your career, to do better in your career, to communicate better with clients, or to communicate better with, vendors, or whoever it is you deal with in your line of work. Let me know down in the comments. And once again, thank you all for watching.